Richard is 86 and destitute, even though he worked and saved for his retirement all his life.
I sold my house, invested the money, and that was it. I got nothing now.
Just imagine what it must be like to work hard all your life and then face desperate poverty in your twilight years. Richard is just one of thousands of elderly Zimbabweans who have been robbed of their right to grow old with dignity. Zimbabwe has suffered political turmoil for over a decade. Total mismanagement of the economy caused hyperinflation and led to the collapse of the Zimbabwean dollar, which has left savings and pensions utterly worthless. Now the US dollar has become Zimbabwe's currency, and once again there's food to buy, as long as you have dollars. That's where Homes in Zimbabwe, or HIZ, a UK-registered charity, steps in. Since 2004, HIZ has been a lifesaver to over 2,000 elderly people of all races in Zimbabwe. The charity provides food to 28 residential homes. It also supports a soup kitchen and an organisation called SOAP, which stands for Save Our Aged People, and is a network of volunteers who deliver food parcels to elderly people struggling to survive in their own homes.
It's always a pleasure when I know they are here, when I hear the hooter, especially when Dave used to come, we hear the hooter and we were off down the stairs to go and fetch our parcel, which is, as I say, an absolute godsend to us. Do it then, otherwise we...
The Verity Am Soup Kitchen in Bulawayo is run by a group of dedicated volunteers who cook meals for up to 85 destitute elderly people. It costs just £8 to feed one person for a whole month.
And there's nobody to turn to, there's no bank balance anymore. There's no pension coming in, so the only thing is the soup kitchen.
We're very grateful for what we do doing. Thanks very, very much.
We really do appreciate it, promise you. The times are hard, you know, all over.
Bulawayo is Zimbabwe's second city. Many frail elderly people can't afford to pay their bills or buy food. The property market has collapsed, leaving them stranded in houses they can't sell.
To go shopping, it's almost impossible. For a healthy man to go to the shops would take him an hour to walk there. For me to go there, I don't know how long it would take. It would take the best part of a day there and back, if I had the money.
Here you guys go.
The one thing that keeps Olive and Bill going is the knowledge that once a month, SOAP will deliver a food parcel on their doorstep, paid for by Homes in Zimbabwe.
You have to be careful.
If it doesn't arrive, they don't eat.
We had a bit of rain.
In Bulawayo, volunteer Leslie Hunt monitors all the dried goods and organises their purchase and distribution.
I mean, I went into the homes and realised that they were actually starving to death. They had no food whatsoever. We decided to start a trust fund where we could bring in food for these people so that they wouldn't be starving anymore. And HIZ came into it and have been a big sponsor of ours, where they donate a lot of the food that we take to the homes.
Most of the people who live in the residential homes have no family. The few who do get help from relatives spend the money on the escalating cost of frail care. Without Homes in Zimbabwe, the homes could not afford to feed their residents.
I don't know what they give me.
Anna is almost blind. Until recently, she was also destitute and starving.
Before I came here, I didn't even have a blanket to keep me warm. Now I have people who really care about me. It's wonderful.
Her luck changed when she came here to Melford Farm Community Trust near Harare. It's home to 21 elderly people who would otherwise have nowhere to live and nothing to eat. Since Homes in Zimbabwe started supplying Melford Farm with fresh vegetables, fruit and eggs, there have been no deaths in the village. Every Wednesday in Harare, fruit, vegetables and eggs are delivered from a local farm to a central point. They're offloaded and exactly the right quantities are assigned to each residential home by his representative, Marion Footer.
Onions and carrots.
Then the volunteer drivers deliver it to the homes.
Altogether, I look after 22 homes. We do this every week, and this is the fresh produce that we give to each home. Vegetables, fruit, eggs, and meat.
Homes in Zimbabwe is a vital lifeline, but to meet current needs, it must raise a minimum of £27,000 every month. Homes in Zimbabwe spends no money on advertising and meticulously monitors the purchase and distribution of the food to ensure value for money and security. Your support means a lot to us and everything to those we look after. Thank you.